كيف تنظرون إلى مجريات الأحداث والتطورات على الساحة الإقليمية والعربية سياسيا، وبالنسبة لملف البحرين تحديدا أين هو من كل هذه التغيرات؟
Well, I think that Bahrain is closer to a victory for the people than in some other countries. First of all, the mass of the population has already risen and will not go back to their homes. The sacrifice that they have already paid in the blood of their martyrs, the suffering, and the essential weakness of the regime all say to me that the revolution in Bahrain will be victorious, and sooner than some people think. This is buttressed as a point of view by the developments in the region as a whole. The long war of more than 30 years between the United States of America and the Islamic Republic of Iran is, I think, coming to a close. The Saudi dictatorship, which is pivotal in the occupation of Bahrain, for Bahrain is an occupied country. It is occupied by Persian Gulf Arab countries. It is occupied by a ruling elite, which has nothing to do with the majority of the people, the vast majority of the people, of whatever confession or sect they belong to, is essentially very weak. And so Saudi Arabia's isolation on the Iran track and on the Syria track means that its ability to continue to strengthen the dictatorship in Bahrain is very much reduced. Iran will not agree to normalization of relations with Saudi Arabia if the people of Bahrain are left at the mercy of the Saudi-backed dictatorship in the country. So I think that the geopolitical developments, plus the struggle, the heroic struggle of the people of Bahrain and the blood that they have paid, means that in Bahrain victory is in sight. Of course, in other Arab countries this is not true. In Egypt, for example, we have had a revolution, some would say a coup, followed by another coup, though some would say revolution. It's not at all clear where Egypt is headed. And the revolutionary upheaval in Egypt is going to continue for a very long time. In Tunisia, this is the most stable track. Of course, there's a lot of instability, but relative to others, I think that Tunisia has revolutionized its society. But there are many other Arab countries where this process has not even yet begun. In Syria, the war is lost for these terrorist insurgents, mainly foreign, and certainly paid for and armed and strengthened in every way by the neighboring countries, by other Arab countries, and by the imperial powers. This game is over. It's a bloody, grisly game. It's one that will yield still more blood and suffering, of course. But everybody knows, including these fanatics, that the war in Syria is lost.